Hello everyone, this is Team Project Delivery for Technology Inquiry Project, team code G24. My name is Rajkishore Singh and I'm here today with my fellow team members Gurinder Pal Singh and Ashwin Philip Uman. The purpose of today's presentation is to showcase the system we have built and demonstrate how it fulfills the requirements outlined in the project specification. Our goal is to communicate the features and functionalities we have implemented and justify how they meet the needs of COPU in managing sessional staff. COPU is a recently accredited university that faces challenges in efficiently managing their hiring process for casual or sessional staff members each semester. To overcome these challenges, we have developed a centralized online system to streamline the hiring process. You can see some of the core functionalities on the screen, which we will discuss later on. Now, let us delve into the key features that make up our minimum viable product. These features have been carefully implemented to cover an appropriate minimum viable product, addressing the core functionalities required for managing the sessional staff hiring process at COPU. These functionalities are login logout functionalities, which enable secure access to the system for authentication and authorization of the users, allowing applicants and staff members to log in with their specific roles. Applicant registration, where applicants can easily register on the platform by creating a unique username and password. Submit applicant details. This feature allows applicants to provide all necessary information including personal details, education qualification, and work experience. Provide availability. Applicants can specify their availability for scheduling purposes. View list of open units, where applicants can view a list of open units seeking sessional staff. View unit details. Detailed information about each unit, including its name, description, and class types, is provided, helping applicants make informed decisions while applying. Apply for open units and provide preferences. Applicants can apply for open units and indicate their preferences for the type of classes that they prefer to teach. View applicant list. Permanent staff members have access to a comprehensive list of applicants who have applied for a particular unit. View applicant resume, where staff members can view detailed application information including contact details, demographics, qualifications, work experience, availability, and preferences, facilitating the hiring process. Now, apart from the MVP, we have some additional implemented features as well, which for the sessional staff hiring at COPU. These additional features are updating applicant details, where applicants can modify their personal information, qualifications, and work experiences. Updating availability, where applicants can update their availability for scheduling. Applicants can also see their application history and their results. View units and manage hiring process, where staff members can have access to unit details and can manage the hiring process by opening or closing the units for hiring. Send job offer, which is self-explanatory, where staff members can send job offers to the selected applicants. Accept or reject offer. Once the staff member has sent the job offer, the applicant has the option to accept or reject that offer. Job seeker hiring status, where an applicant can toggle his job seeking status. He can be active or inactive or looking for a job. Staff dashboard, where the staff member can see a bar graph of number of applicants who have applied in the unit. Now, talking about the tech stack used in this project, we have Django framework of Python at the backend. We have PostgreSQL for the database framework. We are using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, and Bootstrap for the front-end technologies. We are using Git as the version control and GitHub as the platform for Git. Now, the major architectural features. The COPSUIT project follows the MVC architectural pattern using Django as its foundation, which refers to models, views, and controllers. The MVC architecture promotes code organization, modularity, and separation of the concerns. Now, the COPSUIT project prioritizes secure access and implements robust user authentication and authorization features. We leverage Django's built-in authentication system for user registration, login, and logout functionalities. To enforce access control and authentication requirements, we have implemented several decorators, which so that only authenticated users can access the specific pages, such as applicants can only access applicants pages and staff can only access staff pages. Yep. Now it's time for the live demonstration. I would like to invite my team member Ashwin Philip to take you through the live demonstration.
Thank you, Raj, for giving the rundown of the project. My name is Ashwin Philip and I will be taking you through the live demonstration of the project. So this is our login page. The login page allows users to log into the system. You need to enter your username and password to access your account. You can also select whether you want to log in as an applicant or a staff member. If you don't have an account, there is a link to create a new account. Moving on to the registration page. The registration page is for new applicants who want to create an account. This form is divided into multiple sections to collect your personal and educational information. Let's walk through the example of applicant 1's registration and login process. To save time, we have filled in the values and I will just go through them. So there is the applicant username and password, the personal details, the educational qualifications, work experience, and also the applicant's availability. Once these informations are filled in, applicant 1 clicks in the submit button. The system processes the registration information, creates an account for applicant 1 and redirects them to the login page. After being redirected to the login page, applicant 1 enters their username, which is applicant 1, and also their password, which they have set during registration. Additionally, applicant 1 selects the appropriate options such as applicant uh, to log in as the corresponding user type. After entering the necessary information, applicant 1 clicks on the login button. If the credentials are correct, applicant 1 is successfully logged into their account and directed to the page displaying the list of units. Each unit displayed with its name. If a unit is actively hiring, it is indicated by a hiring badge next to its name. If applicant 1 wants to view more details about a specific unit, they can click on the unit's name. Let's say applicant 1 is interested in unit C, which is currently hiring. Applicant 1 clicks on the name of the unit, which views the details. The unit detail page provides a comprehensive information about unit C. Applicant 1 can see the name of the unit, a description, and the type of classes offered, for example, theory, lab, or workshop. Additionally, applicant 1 can find hiring information including the status of the unit, whether it's currently hiring or not, the open date and also the close date. In this case, Unit C is actively hiring and the hiring status is indicated as opening for hiring. A button labeled apply is available for applicant 1 to submit their application for this unit. Applicant 1 clicks on the apply button on the unit detail page for Unit C. Applicant 1 is redirected to the application form for Unit C. The form allows applicant 1 to provide their preferences for the type class they prefer within the unit, for example, theory, lab, or workshop. Once applicant 1 selects their preferences, they can click on the submit application button to complete the application process. Applicant 1 receives a successful message confirming that their application has been submitted. Now we can move forward to application history. Now here we have the applicant 1's application entry for Unit C. Here applicant 1 can see the details of their application. Additionally, applicant 1 can also check the status of any job offers related to their application. In applicant 1's case, there is no active offer at the moment and his application is under review. Now let's move on to the update applicant details feature, which allows applicant 1 to modify their personal information, qualification, work experience, and availability. Let's say applicant 1 wants to update their email address to so and so and the mobile number to so and so. Along with personal details, applicant 1 wants to also update their qualifications and work experience to so and so. Furthermore, applicant 1 can update their availability indicating their current availability status, whether it's modifying existing entries or adding new entries. Applicant 1 is conveniently updating their availability information. After reviewing and making all the necessary updates, applicant 1 can click on the update button to save the changes that he has made. Now I will be passing on to my team member Gurinder Pal Singh to demonstrate the staff member side.
Thank you, Ashwin. My name is Gurinder Pal Singh, and now I'll be discussing the staff member side features of our app. So, first of all, let's log out from the applicant side. So, now let's say staff one logs into the system as staff member. So, first of all, we enter the staff username and then password. The staff members have already been added into the system and database by the admin, and now he logs in as staff, and now as he clicks on login button, Maybe we had wrong credentials, so let me enter the password again. So now we are successfully logged in. So as a staff member, staff 1 is greeted with a dashboard that displays a bar graph showing the number of applications for each unit that staff 1 is responsible for. Now if we move on to my units, here staff 1 can view and manage the units they are responsible for. Each unit is listed with its name and the hiring status, indicating whether that unit is currently open for hiring or not. For example, let's take example of this uh, unit J. Currently it's open for hiring. Let's say the staff member wants to close this unit for hiring. He can click on this close unit button. So let's click on this button, and now we can see that unit J has been closed for hiring. And moving on to the next feature, which is viewing the applicant list. So to view applicants list, staff member will have to first go to the unit, let's say unit C, and here firstly he will be seeing the unit details, and here there is a button view applicants, clicking on which takes the staff member to applicants list. So here staff member can see the applicant list. So here we have the application for the new applicant that we just created. So currently staff member hasn't like sent any job offer. So here currently we have buttons. So before sending the job offer, the staff member can review the applicant by clicking on the name of any a particular applicant. So let's say we click on David Smith. So here the staff member can view the resume and review the details that the applicant provided at the time of registration. And currently the application is under review. Now let's say staff 1 is impressed with applicant 1's qualification and decides to offer them a job. So let's go back, and here now a staff member can click this button of send job offer. So we click this button, and now we can see that job offer has been successfully sent to applicant 1. Now let's log out and log in again as applicant 1 to see that whether applicant 1 has received the offer or not. So let's log out, and now we log in again as applicant 1. uh, we enter the password and log in as applicant, and then click on the login button. So we are now again logged in as applicant 1. So once logged in, applicant can go to this application history page, and here now we can see that there are two buttons, accept and reject. And here in the application history, the applicant will be able to see all the job offers that have been made. So currently there's just one job offer, and here he can either accept or reject that offer. Let's say the applicant wants to accept the offer, and he clicks on this accept button, and when the applicant accepts the offer, the status is updated in the database and a success message is displayed on the user interface. The same process applies when the applicant rejects the offer. So now we move on to the final feature, and that is checking the hiring status. For this, we go back to the units page, and here we can see this toggle button. So this feature allows applicants to change their current hiring status. So let's say applicant 1 is no longer interested in being hired, so he can toggle his like current status by selecting this checkbox. So now let's say we click on this. So now uh, applicant 1 has become inactive, so the staff members will be able to see in their applicant list that this person is no longer interested in being hired. And with that, we conclude the live demonstration of project for CopU. We have showcased the key features and functionality that we have implemented. As we move forward, we have it's important to consider the future improvements that can enhance the system even further. And we have identified several areas where we can make our system even better. So first, we can implement automated application screening to handle high volumes of applications more efficiently. And second, by integrating advanced scheduling and real-time availability updates, we can improve scheduling and resource allocation. So these were some of the improvements that we found. And with that, we come to the end of our presentation. We have discussed the project overview, demonstrated the implemented features, and explored potential future improvement. So thank you all for your attention.